I was reading this article in which they are looking forward to the time when humans could travel faster than light. And I'm just trying to figure what these people are on. They're smoking something or what? Or they just have been poor students and they just come talking crazy to get some play out there. Because sometimes when you talk dumb, people think you're smart or something like that. How can you say that a human being could move faster than light? Now, to me, light don't seem to be having a body. And when you look at, I want to believe that light will travel faster in space than on Earth. I don't think they're traveling the same in both. Because the various atoms and elements and compounds in the air, to me, going to be sort of resistant the movement of anything. Now, light doesn't have a body as such, so it just reflects and keep going. It's living. It dies eventually. It doesn't go on forever. You have to have more keep coming, as it were. And they're saying that they had done some special test where other things, going faster than light and so on. And I say, okay, but when you look at the human body, even a jet that has propulsion can't go so fast. There was a plane where they show it was on the edges of space, and it went almost 5,000 miles an hour, and that's the fastest plane ever. That's about how many Mach? I don't know, because sound barriers started breaking around 1,000, and then the second one, shortly after that. But then again, out in those high parts of the earth, I'm not sure if there's going to be a sound, if there's going to be sort of a sound barriers to break and giving that echo and so on. But it's going to be impossible. The plane has that special point, a little needle that pierces the atmosphere and it opens out and it goes fast. I'm sure that if you have two same equipment, and one with a small piercing point, and it comes on in a gradual way to the body of the plane, it's going to be faster than the other one, the aerodynamics and so on. But the human body, and even if it were possible for the human body to go real fast, you're having to expose yourself to heart attacks and a whole bunch of other things, But one guy was telling me that if you could change the fell in Puerto Rico, you're reading a whole bunch of voodoo and into magic and all that stupidness. So he's talking crazy, saying that if you could just disable this physical fact, physics, you could move from here to this part of the world real quick and so on. I mean, come on, how are you gonna do that first of all? How are you gonna change that? That's the law. It can't change. And so another one was telling me that how you could move in some dimension, and this is how angels move, because they just think of a place and they end up showing up there. So we need to do something like that. I mean, angels were made for like that. I recall when Daniel was praying for an understanding, and when he went down to pray, God said, look, go on, explain to him the vision, because God knew his thoughts. I'm sure he knew what he placed in his mind, and he wants an understanding. He said, go on, give him. So before he finished praying, the angel came and touched him. I said, I came to give you understanding of this. Now, how far is heaven? It's way beyond scientists have gone, and way beyond, Orion. And Orion is almost, one of the stars in that constellation is almost 101 light years away. That means speed of light per second, per minute, by the hour, by the day, by the week, by the month, by the year, 95 of those from there, and reaches there before. And I'm sure heaven maybe if I were to make a guess, I'll say heaven where God is, maybe it's a billion light years away. I mean, something we can't figure that out, or a trillion perhaps. But he was able to do that within 15 minutes. So we would never be able to do that because we are human, and we weren't made for that kind of thing. We were made to live right here. And then had we passed the test, we would have become angels, and maybe we could have made that kind of speed. Because I'm not sure how it works. I don't think it's necessarily because he says to the angel, fly swiftly and get to him. So it isn't saying that stay right here, put your mind where Daniel is, and show up there. It's not like that. You have to fly. And I don't know how fast they fly. They must fly a trillion light years per second. You know what I mean? To do that kind of thing. So to think that humans can be able to travel faster than the speed of light, not even a machine is gonna happen. And oh, if we could do that, then maybe we could go to Orion. There's 100 years going at light speed without changing nothing. And 95 years, I don't think we have any machine could go 3 years without problems. What's this, 90 years or 901 years? So, you know, I guess the more people become evil, the more stupid stuff they start coming up with and trying to show disrespect for God and not a proper appreciation for what he has done. So we think that, oh, that's no problem. We could go up to, you know, we could go and live on Mars. You know, it's not possible because we weren't made to live off of this planet, and that planet wasn't made for human living. They're telling me that, oh, there might be water out there, but is it at the right something from the sun? You know, if it's too close, you know, talking about global warming here, you can have serious warming up there, man. You know, there may be water there. We have, you know what I mean? So it takes so long to get up there. You have to keep going and coming, and all you could take is a car load of stuff. So how you gonna build things? Oh, you have several vehicles going at the same time? Man, come on. I don't think these things are real, and folks need to get real and stop playing evil, man.